Hi guys, so I wanted to come on and show you what's been happening. A lot has been happening. First, let me show you like old business, right? So here is the jade plant. Well, obviously that's not it, excuse me, but here she is. Isn't she lovely? These two leaves are getting bigger. They're up. These two leaves, these were the baby leaves, if I remember correctly. And now there's even more baby leaves. So these are two well, this is new business, right? So these are two cuttings that I randomly got. Someone gave me. So that's doing well. Let me show you how my personal life works. Personally, in my life, when something's going like super duper well, this is what happens to the rest of my life. Look at the moringa. Like, y'all, again, like number 2 again. These are just weeds. I don't know what they are. Part of me wants to hope that they no, this is not thyme. I thought it was thyme. It's not thyme. I don't know. It's a weed. Anyways, dude, back bare again. Look at this again, guys. This was the first time. Remember that? And then something came out. This guy is new from this all dying. Like, it was like, let me just shoot something up from the bottom real quick, because I'm probably gonna die. And then this, this is old, but these two things, like from here up, is new since all of this died. My neighbors are leaving. I don't know what they're doing. Anyways, so yeah. Look at that. That's my life. This guy, I cut the old one off because it was just old and needs to be pruned. And then these are cuttings, or what do you want? Not necessarily cutting, but we broke it down. And somebody gave it to me. Remember this old pot from the dumpster? Anyway, so other new business. This is like some pothos someone gave me. Remember all those liquor Patron bottles? There they are. There's some Hennessy bottles. I don't drink Hennessy, but they were there, so I took them from somebody. And, you know, we're just going to do that. And they've all got little water in them, you know. So, I did all this today. So, hopefully those roots, this is an old wine bottle. Hard cider. This is what? Ginger beer. Pretty sure this is ginger beer. Yeah. And so, yeah. That's that. This is my little nightstand. I still need to get my life together, but whatever. And so, like I was showing you before, here is, this is that Queen of the Night that I got from Eudora Welty's house, the little garden sale. Well, I kind of neglected her. I left her outside. It got cold. I wasn't really watering her, you know. Really sad, but I salvaged the little 2 leaves from the top, and I'm gonna let these scab over, you know, and then just stick them in some soil, like I'm about to do this one. So this is a dragon fruit cutting. This is way past due, okay? Like I should have been stuck this in some water. I mean some soil. But they're alive. You see the roots have those little yellow tips. It's alive. If this was brown, these little roots would be dead. So they're white and they've got color. So it's alive. I should really get this into the ground. I'm going to try to do the same with this aloe vera. I don't necessarily know if this is how you do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got this. This is a tip from a much larger leaf, you know, like if it was like that big and like that wide at the bottom. So I just saved the tip because there was nothing in here for me to like get the gel, aloe vera gel stuff from. So yeah, like this, I would be concerned, but I'm gonna just try it anyway. So yeah, let's get to sticking this in some soil. So here we are. Oh, and this is like some stems. I'm just gonna try. Oh, there's a moth outside my window. I'm just gonna try and see what happens. Just grow stems. I don't know. Anyways, so this is already wet and moist. I'm not gonna have it too wet. And I'm gonna stick this in here. Ah! I'm trying to do this with one hand, by the way. And I'm just gonna be very, very careful in making sure that I do not tip this little baby over. Just like be careful. I'm going to keep it moist. I'm not gonna keep it dry. I'm gonna keep this moist. And then soon you'll see like little roots, little shoots, whatever, popping out from here. Just like with the Queen of the Night. Like it was like something coming out right there, something coming out right there. That's what's gonna happen here. Those two roots that you saw, they're gonna shoot down, they're gonna ground themselves, they're gonna anchor themselves, and then you'll see stuff coming out. Possibly, well, I have no idea. I can't give you a time. I honestly do not know. But soon, if I don't neglect it. But they're in my room now. They're not outside. I've decided to only put things that are zone 9 and below. That one's a little too wet. I've decided if it's zone friendly for my zone, which is zone 9, I'll leave it out. But if it's not, I'm not gonna even take the chance. And a lot of those things are not zone 9. They're like zone 11, or not zone 11. They're like zone 10. But I think those key differences, like zone 9 and 10, you know, it's like, yeah, it's not that big. But I think like, since I don't actually care for them as I should, it is a big difference. Now, if I was tender and I was actually making sure I knew what I was doing, then that'd be a different story, but I'm not. I'm being kind of careless with this, but, you know. As I learn to at least balance what I have now, I'll move outside and do that. But I just wanted to show you guys that, and I just planted these babies, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And I know you're probably wondering, I am going to work on the video about botany and the different, like how certain careers are different from each other, you know? So, yeah. This one's a little dry, so. Ah! Too much. But there's drainage. I made sure that there was drainage in these, so it won't at least sit in water. And there's that. Comment and let me know what you want to see from me, so I can be a bit more consistent. But yeah, look at my little moringa. Oh, stick with me, babe. Stick with me. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there by the time spring comes. I got you when spring comes. Okay, anyways, peace.